Alright, what's going on, guys? So it's 9:15. We made it to Friday's beginner day drift Matsuri. I feel like balls. I've had like an hour's sleep, been up all night trying to bleed brakes and sort out the master cylinder issues. I'll show you that in a bit more detail later on, but let's check out some of these cars. There's some pretty fat cars here for a beginner's day. Fuck. Alright, well that was run one. We had the brakes going, so here's the issue. Last night I tried to bleed the brakes up. You remember last weekend I was having mad issues with the brakes. I was trying to bleed them and I couldn't get them bled. So I drained all the old fluid out and emptied the reservoir and then tried to rebleed the whole system. I went through pretty much this whole 4 litres of brake fluid and about 4 hours of pumping brake pedal and still couldn't get it to bleed up. So I removed the whole reservoir and found that the rear brake line, which is just down there, comes out there, which comes out there, which is now actually plugged into the front, was not putting out very good pressure compared to the front outlet, which one there and one there. So what I did is, if you can see that, no you can't. So what I did was I got a piece of brake line, and you can see just there, I cut it in half and then soldered the end of it off to try and seal it up, and that's the rear. And I undone one of the front lines, which is here. This is actually the front left, and I've actually just put the rear into that. So I've only got one brake working on the front and my rear brakes. Push the brake pedal, but as you can see it's leaking out of there for some reason, and push it again, and it's also leaking out of my repair job. So fuck, we're in Taupo, I'm on the first run, already mad brake issues. So I'm going to pull that off, and I'm going to put this one here, which is actually off the Gallant from home. Ripped this off at about 2 AM this morning. It's only got 2 outlets, so 1 front brake, 2 rear, sweet as. Hopefully it works. There's the Nissan one, the R31 master cylinder. I've taken that off. And there's the Mitsubishi one. You can see it's sitting on the mad G-lane, but it bolts up to the brake booster easily. Line, can only get 2 lines in, so there's a spare line sitting there. So like I said, only one caliper's working. I've got this side now instead of this side because it was which hose wanted to made up easiest, and I've got the rear brakes which are still overheating. They were overheating before, but so it's a shit show really, but yeah, we'll just do what we can to keep it going for today and tomorrow because we're here tomorrow as well. So yeah, my brake pedal's spongy as fuck, but the hydro e-brake, there's quite a bit of pressure behind that, so sweet. apart from our dodgy brake issue, seems to be running pretty well. Got a couple of rattles coming out of the gearbox on that last round though, so I pulled her off. As soon as I hit the brakes, it really unsteadies the car because it's braking just on that wheel at the front, so it almost acts like a skid steerer and it just pulls it to the left. So that sucks balls, but gonna take a bit of a break and go watch some drifting and see what these other cats are up to. This is the fattest thing I've ever fucking seen. That's just fucking dope, mate. Alright, well, it's the end of the day, so good day, went pretty well, had a bit of fun. Got the ute sitting outside here, and we've rented this shed overnight, so I've got this shed tomorrow as well for the day, and we get to leave the car in here overnight while we go stay at a motel in Taupo, so pretty sick. I'll get here nice and early, jack it up, there's a couple of funny sounds, rattles, I don't know, hopefully it's fuck all, but should be a good day tomorrow as well, so we've still got quite a few sets of tyres, and fun times. So if you're still here and you're new, scroll down, smash subscribe, and if you've watched me before, mate, as always, give us a like. Everyone likes a supportive person, and leave us your honest comments down below. Be gentle. We'll see you tomorrow.